So the one important thing is you should read, particularly about the current affairs, have a good grip over the language, number crunching capability. And thereafter, the most important thing is preparing for the interview, where you need to be very well aware about the area in which you have shown your interest, and having a sound base of your undergraduate subject. You need to have an how depth you have understood your basic graduation, your ability to study, and your ability to read and understand. That's what probably we will be looking into it, and how far you are sensitive to the various things which are happening around you. So that's what normally any good institute will look, and how you can contribute to it. What is your passion? Are you somebody who fits into the roles which that particular profession is looking for?
Okay. So also, sir, anything particularly you would suggest to read, or any books you want to suggest the people around there?
I think particular books I won't suggest. I think what happened is that reading some of the very prominent newspapers on a rigorous manner, at least 3 or 4 major newspapers, reading journals like Economic and Political Weekly, Frontline magazine, then basically if you can get access to Economist, and these are the few of the magazines you need to continuously look into it. Some of the finance magazines and journals, plus some of the general magazines, that will be something which will be helpful to update yourself and get the field. So then, depending on the field, you need to have a domain expertise. For example, if you are applying for the hospitals, you need to know a specific area. What are the different departments in the hospital? What are the different types of the hospital? What are the probable activities in the hospital? And you can go into get into a lot of secondary data from the websites of the concerned ministries: Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Those are all the secondary data you can update yourself.
Okay, so sir, so you talked about interview also. So the interview, I think, is a very crucial and very difficult for many, because I had that, like I went off there.
Yeah.
So something where we can work, like that interview process. What do we need to do in order to get confident and in order to answer it the way it should?
I think you need a very meticulous preparation for it. I think I would say your ability to continuously read and then articulate what you are reading. Practice about some of the topics, some of the current topics repeatedly, because interview always may have something called as an extempore component, in which you may be given a topic and you have to speak for a couple of minutes or so. So during that time, what happened is that you should be prepared to speak in a very logical fashion with clarity and content. So that two things are very important. So preparing yourself with the wide range of current topics and the topics related to the broader areas are very, very important. So that is something which helps you. Second thing is, what happened is that be truthful to yourselves. Okay, there should be a lot of clarity regarding what you are speaking, and there should be a lot of genuineness in what you are saying, and why you are interested in particular domain. You need to be really clear about why I am choosing a particular academic discipline for your career and how you fit into it. So sometimes you might have been trying to shift your career. You may be doing some engineering and then you want to come to a particular sector of health.
Yes.
So then you have to convince why you want to shift from there. Okay, is it because I didn't got employed? So sometimes what happened is that you may be trying to explore. See, for example, we have seen a lot of civil service aspirants after trying for 4 to 6 years coming here. So what happened is that there sometimes the questions may come from their the optional which they have given for the civil service. Okay, so those are all the areas where the students needs to focus on it. So in-depth reading of your undergraduate subject, and plus if you have some kind of work experience, you need to link your work experience. What kind of learnings you had, how you will be fitting, how your work experience will fit into it, or why you want to leave your job and come. Sometimes what is the rationale for leaving your job and coming here? So these are the things which you need to explain, or what the interview panel normally expect it is there.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you, sir.